And now, the best thing since Amplify. Welcome to the try-on haul for Drop 3. Today, this is a very special video because we're introducing the biggest thing since Amplify, Pump. This has taken almost 2 years of development. We took so many styles of leggings that we were developing, we mushed them into one, and now we have it to finally show you guys today. For this video, we're gonna start with the women and then move on to men. We have 20 total new styles to show you. There will be chapter markers in the description box with all the timestamps if you want to skip forward. There's 10 styles for women, 7 for men, and 3 accessories. With no further ado, let's get into it.
Hey y'all, my name is Summer. I'm wearing a size small in top and bottom, and this is the anatomy of pump.
So the waistband for Pump is the waistband you know and love. It's a 3-tier waistband from Amplify. The only difference is we're sitting on a mid-rise here. Instead of ultra high, which Amplify is, this is actually mid-rise. So depending on your height, it should actually hit you around your smallest part, which is your waist. I'm actually going to mark all the different knit textures that go into this so you can see the technology of Pump. So the first texture is actually the strong rib. It's at the top. It is our strongest rib and it sucks you in the most. The second texture is actually the medium rib. It's right in the middle of the waistband. It just transitions from the strongest to the weakest. The last texture is actually the baby rib. It is the loosest. The reason why we have 3 different knit textures here is because you want the tightest up top where it cinches you in, and then we want to transition to the loosest on the bottom. That way, you don't actually have like a muffin top and it transitions nice and smooth across the hip. So the 4th texture is actually PK. It's on the front of the leg, the back of the leg, and the butt. So the loosest texture we have is actually called a PK. It's slightly more compressive than our normal Amplify, but what it does is it creates a little bit more compression and stabilization. So with all of the features and technology in the back, the leg doesn't torque. So the 5th texture is actually our PK mesh. It's the exact same mesh as we have on Amplify. The only difference here is that it shapes with this curve and the movement of your glutes. It is the same width. The function of it is that it actually creates breathability and it allows different body types to fit in. For our 6th texture, we're introducing our hourglass scrunch. So this is an evolution from our subtle scrunch from Amplify. And what it is our strongest texture. It is very supportive and it doesn't stretch out or break. The best part about it is the hourglass shape. It actually curves around the glute and it goes to the bottom. We're the first in the industry to actually have the curve under the bottom and the support from the inside of the glute. So our 7th texture is actually a transition PK. So what it's doing is it's transitioning seamlessly between a really strong texture and our weakest texture. This allows it to have a seamless transition and you don't see it on the body. So this is where the magic happens. Our 8th and final texture we're calling strong PK. So it has 2 jobs here. The first is it curves around the top of the glutes, around the strong rise. And what that's allowing is instead of having a straight cinch, we're actually having a curved cinch. So where the ruching goes around the glute, and then it's curving underneath the body, here underneath the butt, creating a little bit of shelf and a lift to create the magic of pump. So these 8 textures are working together to create a snatched waist, a shaped and lifted glutes, breathability, and compression. Elevator going up, busy, so I turn my phone off. So there's a couple differences between putting on Amplify versus putting on the new Pump. So on the Amplify, what a lot of people used to do is take the center back, grab it, and yank it up. Or they would pull from the sides to get it in the right position. You don't need to do that with Pump. It sits in the right place to begin with. So what you need to do if you want it more into your glutes is you take it from the side and you actually pull it into the center back. There you go.
Hi, my name is Cora. I'm 5'9.5". So my measurements are a 38-inch bust, 30.5-inch waist, 44-inch hips, and I'm wearing a large bottom and a large bra.
Hi, my name is Brittany and I'm 5'2". I have 33.5 bust, 25.5-inch waist, and 37-inch hips. I'm wearing size small tops and bottoms.
So we're both wearing the pump, as I think we've already mentioned. The best thing since Amplify, to be honest.
And I haven't hit the gym yet, and look at these glutes.
Look at the glutes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So since you already turned around, we could talk about the glute scrunch. So it kind of hugs your glutes instead of like a straight up and down thing there. So it's hugging her glutes nicely. And then we also have this under glute like support. So it lifts your glutes slightly as well. And it just makes your glutes look perfect. And then in terms of the waistband, it is mid-rise. So when compared to Amplify, Amplify is ultra high and then Revive is high, but it still has that same 3-tier waistband. So waistband is the same, it's just different heights. So these are mid, but 25-inch inseam as well. So that's across the board. Amplify, Revive, Pump, all 25-inch inseam.
So we have the Palace Blue, which is Cora's color, and then we have the Emerald Green, which is so adorable. And then we also have the Acai Berry, which is what I'm wearing right now. Perfect. And then we have the Espresso, which is so freaking cute. Brown, are you kidding me?
One of my favorites, because I'm a neutral girly.
And then we have the Sahara, super cute.
Nude color.
And then we have our classic black. My favorite's definitely the Acai Berry, because I think it looks really cute on me.
That's hard, because I love them all. But I definitely like the Palace Blue. I like the Emerald Green, but I also like the Espresso, because I'm a neutrals girl.
Yeah.
So between those three, to be honest, I don't know. I can't decide.
And now moving on to the pump shorts. This is the exact same technology as the leggings, and I prefer personally the shorts.
Me too. We're just shorts girlies,
Exactly.
but we still love the leggings.
I am wearing the Emerald Green.
Looks fire.
Looks
fire.
Yours
I have the ultraviolet on, which is one of two colors that does not come in leggings.
Chef's kiss.
So it is this and then the white. They don't come in leggings. So we'll show you the colors that we got. So this is the Palace Blue. Beautiful. And then this is the Acai Berry.
One of my favorites.
The one she just had on in the leggings. This is Sahara.
Another beautiful one.
Mm-hmm. And then this is Espresso.
So cute.
One of my favorites. I'm a neutrals girly, like through and through. White.
Crazy that this is in white. So cute.
There's a market for it. And then black. And then again, I am wearing a size large.
And I'm wearing a size small, and everything is true to size.
Yeah, 100% true to size. I worked out in these last week. And they do roll up. However, I don't mind that. So I think if you have a little bit bigger legs, they will roll. So be mindful of that. But for me, I don't mind it. I actually prefer it, so.
These are the 5-inch inseams. As a short girly, I prefer the 5-inch, and I don't think that these roll up that much on me. I think it stays perfectly in place.
Should we do a squat test?
Yeah. Drop it down, drop it low.
So there's the answer if they're see-through or not. See, but it rolled up. That was perfect, and it stayed on her.
I don't have her quads, so they stayed.
So
this is very thick material, but it's also very breathable, so I don't think it's very sheer at all.
I agree with that. I think all the colors are great, not sheer at all. However, the white is. When I was trying them on last week, I have a tattoo here, and you can see my tattoo through the white, so keep that in mind. But all the other colors were perfectly fine.
So I just wanted to show off the white shorts so you can see the sheerness for yourself, and I'll give y'all a little squat test. So they're not that sheer. You definitely need a pair of white.
So now we are going to talk about the bras. So we're wearing the Sandy bra. I'm in a size large.
And I'm in a small in the white.
These are suggested for cups A through C, and compression is like low impact activity. So something like Pilates, yoga, weightlifting where you're not doing anything crazy.
Something I love about the bra is that it does have like a little push-up effect. You can't see what I got going on, but this bra really accentuates my bust.
Your bust? Yeah.
I hate that word, honestly.
And if you don't like that look, it does have removable cups, so you can take the cups out, which that's what I prefer. When I get this bra, I'll take the cups out. But if you like that like more push-up look or feel, then definitely leave the cups in.
One more thing I wanted to point out about the bras is that they are adjustable.
Yep, the straps are adjustable and you can move them. So she has them straight up and down, as you can see, and mine is crisscross, which is nice. I find more support from the crisscross, which for somebody that has a little bit bigger lats, I like that. Or you can just wear it kind of like a typical bra. And then it also does, I think we mentioned, have the adjustable straps, so you can like move this up and down. So again, for somebody like me that has bigger lats, I like to move this down, but just depends on what you're looking for.
So one thing about this bra is that it's kind of like the Lina bra. It has this arrow shape going upwards, making the contour look a little bit better.
That's why we love the Sandy bra, because it's very flattering.
So I have on the white and she has on the Sahara. And then we also have the emerald green.
Cute.
And we have the Palace blue.
We love her.
And then we also have the acai berry. We have the ultraviolet.
Yeah.
And we have our classic black.
Beautiful.
And now we're trying on the shape jacket, which is one of my favorites because it's super compressed. The arms are a little tight, but I kind of like it like that because it makes me feel like I'm a superhero.
She is that girl. This jacket is that girl. Since she mentioned the arms, there are no thumb holes in this one because it is a seamless jacket. So we don't have those, but don't fear, still a fire jacket. It is a tight fit, so it is very compressive. Although I stayed true to size. I'm in a large. Are you in a small?
I'm in a small.
Okay, so it is tight, but we both stayed true to our size, so.
And then I also want to point out that this zipper is very special because you can move it up and down, but if you point the zipper downwards, it stays there.
Like you can lock it essentially. So come up and then boom, she's locked. That's awesome.
Locked in.
She's locked. Hits you right about hip height, so that's beautiful. And then it kind of comes down slightly, so it has that contouring, kind of like we were saying with the Sandy bra. It has this nice little dip right here.
And again, I would say that it's more tight on the arms than it is on the waist, but it does contour the waist. And I really love this shape that it gives me. It kind of goes like downwards and then goes up to shape your body.
Yeah.
And then the different colors that we have.
Oh, yes. So I am wearing the acai berry.
And I'm wearing the emerald green.
And then we have Palace blue, Sahara, our neutrals, white, and then black. And those are the colors that the shape jacket comes in. All right, one of Alphalete's most popular items, sold out very quickly in the last drop that we did of these. It is the push tank, that girl, just like the shape jacket. So that's period. That's what we have on right now. I have a large on
and I have a small. And what I do want to emphasize in this, it is also a tight fit. It also has adjustable straps and it is made for low impact activities.
And it has a built-in bra, which is nice. You don't have to wear a bra with it. I will say I would not size down if you are like a bigger rib caged girl, because I tried a medium on in these and where the straps hit was kind of more like center of my chest. So I would say it's true to size.
And as I said, it was a tight fit, but it's very breathable. So you don't have to worry about being too tight in like the jacket and the push tank.
Yes. So here, like I was saying with a bra, like I like my straps a little bit looser, but wherever is comfortable for you, it's always nice to have that option. And the new logo, which we love, her right in the middle, which is different from the last batch. Last batch didn't have that there. So obviously you've seen some of these colors already. I, again, am wearing acai berry.
And I'm wearing the emerald green.
And then we have Sahara, espresso, we love her, white, and then black.
And then I also want to point out the details on this bra. They're all gold, which is my favorite. I always wear gold everything. So if you're a gold girly, you need some push tanks.
Clearly, we both have gold on.
Yeah.
Matches perfectly.
So next we have the Varsity Baby Tee. This is a very relaxed fit, so it's very breathable.
Yeah, if you know anything about me, you know that I love baby tees. So this is up my alley for sure. I have a large on right now, but I typically wear a medium. This is the exact same baby tee that we know and love from Alphalete. We're just adding this like varsity look to it. So I usually wear a medium in all baby tees, but this is a large. So it's a little bit looser.
And usually I'll wear like small everything. This one's an extra small, just so you can have kind of a reference.
So it sounds like if anything, size down, because both of us like a tighter fit with our baby tees. So size down if you like that too. Cap sleeves, which again, we love the cap sleeves, especially if you're trying to show off your delts. And then it hits about waist length. So it's a little bit shorter than the jacket, but hits perfectly for both of us, I would say.
And so For the material, it's 94% cotton and 6% spandex.
All right, backs. Oh, your tag's out.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, come on. So obviously she has the black on, and then I have white on, and then it also comes in emerald green and Sahara.
Super cute.
Woo!
Okay, moving on to the tenacity section of drop 3. Hi, my name is Brooklyn. My measurements are 34, 26, and about a 40. I'm typically a small in all of the Alphalete items, and I'm also a small in the Lina Bodysuit.
And what's special about this bodysuit is that this has movable straps, so you can literally have them crisscross like this, or you can have them a little bit more separated. All depends on what you like, which I like them pulled in because I just think it tightens up the back. And then this also has a 5.5-inch inseam, and it has a hidden glute scrunch in the back, so it's not like as aggressive, but it does give you that contour in the back.
Just enough. And for colors, we have ultraviolet silver, we have black, cerulean, and neon coral.
I feel like the neon coral goes so good
Yeah, I'm
with
not gonna
skin
lie,
tone.
neon coral 8. It's pretty good.
Shade.
But then the cerulean's kind of nice too. Oh, there we go.
Take it.
But the cerulean's really nice too. It's really
this is
nice
our
for summer.
favorites.
But on you, girl, definitely the ultraviolet.
The ultraviolet?
Yeah,
Ooh.
easy, yeah, for sure.
So this is the Lina bra. It's the same as the last drop. The only thing that changed is we have new colors, and we can have this adjustable strap, which I have mine in. She has hers out. I would recommend that this is an AB cup size, and it's made for low impact.
So for me personally, I am wearing a small, but for this sports bra, I would actually size up to a medium just so I can have a little bit more coverage for the cup, just because I have a little bit of a bigger cup size. So just depends on how you feel. And just like the Lina bodysuit, for the Lina sports bra, we have the same type of neckline. And for our colors, we have cerulean, neon coral, silver, and ultraviolet. Super cute for summer, and I'm loving these colors.
I love them.
Yeah, which one's your favorite?
Definitely the one you're wearing.
Really? I was gonna say,
Yeah.
let's use mine. We need a flip, we need a flip.
Next, we have our dip back shorts. This is the exact same as the previous job. We're just introducing the new colors. And this is very buttery soft. This has a 5-inch inseam. And in the back, it also has the hidden glute scrunch, just like the bodysuit, and it gives you the perfect curvature. So I'm wearing a size small, and she's wearing...
A small.
Oh, you're wearing a small too?
Mm-hmm. Both smalls.
Okay, so you can see the difference of like...
And these are pretty true to size. I wouldn't change my size
Yeah.
on these. I would go true to size. And for our colors, we have cerulean, ultraviolet, silver, oops, neon coral, and black.
So for these shorts, I would say they're not sheer at all, and they are squat proof. Here's proof if you need it. And yeah, I think they fit perfectly and true to size. So next we have our dip back leggings. This is the exact same as the shorts. It has the hidden butt scrunch in the back. So you can see that dip going in and the hidden butt scrunch, making it look really nice.
We have the same fabric tenacity, and it's so buttery soft. It's insane.
I really love that it hugs my waist as well. It really tightens my core.
And then for being a tall girl, I'm 5'11". These are really long. They're not flooding, so they are tall girl friendly.
And they're also short girl friendly because
There
I'm
we go.
5'2", and like,
It's not bunched
it's
up.
It's not bunched
Yeah.
up.
And for our colors, we have black, cerulean, silver, and ultraviolet. Which one are you picking? Which one are you picking?
I don't know. I like
I'm not
all
gonna
of
lie,
them.
the black is really...
The black is
I can't lie, it's
The
like
black
nice
is
and
eating.
crispy and classy.
Right?
Yeah, and then the cerulean,
So cute.
Speaking for itself,
So
it's
cute.
so good.
This is such a summer color. So if you want to shop for the summer, you need to buy this now.
drop 3. All right, that is it for the women's line for drop 3. She is dropping June 28th at 12 p.m. CST.
And if you have any questions, drop them down below. We'll be sure to answer them. And now moving on to the men's.
Now moving on to the men's, we have 10 items to show you. The first one being the Aeroflex Vault Tank.
I'm 6 feet, 245. I wear a XL in the top and XL in the bottom.
Tehran says he's 6 feet, I'm 6 feet. 5'11", 5'11 and a half. I normally wear XL on the tops, wear medium on bottoms now, and I'm wearing an XL and a medium.
I'm 6'2", 188 pounds. I usually wear a large, this is a large, and then I wear medium bottoms.
This is very similar to the previous Aeroflex Vault Tank we dropped in drop 2, but the only difference is if you look at the back, we have these ventilation holes that go on the upper back, and then we have the silver reflective Alphalete word that goes across the back with this like upper arch panel. And this adds ventilation, it adds a really cool, unique design. And we even have these two subtle lines going down the back to kind of further accentuate the lats. And yeah, I'll hand this off to see what you guys think.
Yeah, so this is a really good fit. I'm 6'2", wearing a large. It's similar to the Aeroflex tank. It's just the only difference is the back. I like this one more because of the Alphalete in the back and then the breathable mesh at the top. It just looks cooler, a lot more, details.
Yeah, I like this one more because just that detail, that subtle detail in the back really stands out. And on top of that, super tight around this, not super tight.
Super hot.
I'm sorry, bro, I'm like, it's morning time. Super tight around the chest, but not like tight, like uncomfortable. It's like a good tight, where it's pulling on the lats. I feel it on my lats, tight around the chest, but still loose at the bottom. Still loose around the body, stretchy material, and yeah, this is a nice color too.
And this is gonna launch in 5 different colors. We have black, which we're not wearing. We have white. We have iron charcoal, which is what Teron's wearing. We have midnight depth, which is the navy. And we have tactical olive, which I am wearing. They do have the same silver reflective on the side with the Alphalete in the performance division here. But yeah, these are fantastic. I recommend true to size if you want a tight fit on the chest, which is how this was intended to fit, and room on the body. Super stretchy, so you'll be good. The Aeroflex Vault Tank, true to size, true to size, true to size. XL, XL, large. Moving on to our second item. This is, in my opinion, the must cop item of the drop for men. This is our Apex Short. If you guys ordered the Apex Jogger from Drop 2, this is the exact same woven, matte feeling fabric. We have a 5.5 inch inseam, and something new on the short compared to the jogger, we do have this mesh panel that goes down the side of the short to allow more flexibility on the short. And I think it's a very nice, not only cosmetic feature, but also functional feature that adds to the movement that you're kind of able to do. And yeah, I'll kind of pass this on. The waistband's the same thing as well as the Apex, which is super soft and nice on the skin. Like, I feel like not all waistbands are nice on the skin, but these feel great. No, these feel good. They feel durable. Like they can go through some weather. They can go through some toughness. Like, I already like the zippers on the side. I hate not having like zippers on the side for like pants like these. Well, not all pants like these, but when I have my phone, usually I don't have an armband or something like that and all the jiggling around. So really having something secured right there in that pocket. Because I would probably do something like, some super performance training or something like this. We haven't come out with like a zippered short in a very long time. Like we've had we haven't had these type of zippers in a long time. But you come out with zipper in the shorts, yeah. But it's been a minute. But anyways, these feel good. Like I said, they feel durable. And I definitely like the side type of panels right here. Always like this little. What is this, the reflective? I don't know why. I just really like that little, it's just like a little detail type of thing going on. But
no, I really like these. I like the reflective because when you run at night, you can be seen. And it's a 5.5 inch inseam, really stretchy, really, really durable, like I said. And I really like the waistband. It's nice and tight. You got the Alphalete on the waistband. This is gonna be a go-to this summer. I'm wearing a medium. I would say true to size. I like them pretty short, so medium, yeah.
I'm also wearing a medium, true to size.
I'm wearing an extra large. I would actually, for me, I might go down to like a large. Just I like to hug, I like a little bit snugger. I'm a snug leg kind of guy. But this still feels nice and loose. But yeah, I could go large in these still.
And one final feature I forgot to mention in the last YouTube video about the Apex Jogger and the Apex Short is actually the fact that you can hide the drawstrings if you want to. So as you see, Teron has no drawstrings showing. George does have drawstrings showing. If you want to hide the drawstrings, you simply grab them and then slide them through the eyelet here on the waistband and pull through, and then you can either hide them or show them if you want. Personally, I like to hide them. The Apex Short has no liner. The waistband on both the Apex Jogger and Short is very thin when you look at it going down and extremely soft. I can't describe it in a better way other than it just feels really good on the skin and it feels kind of seamless. Like it's not rough, it's not It just feels like it's perfectly laying and it's very comfortable. And these shorts are launching in 4 colors. Black, which is not shown. We have iron charcoal, which is what Teron's wearing. I'm wearing midnight depth, and George is wearing tactical olive. Last year we brought back our scoop neck, and this year we're bringing back our rolled muscle tee. These 2 silhouettes have been by far the most popular items for men in Alphalete's history, and personally I think that this one is more wearable for more bodies than the scoop neck. It's made out of a viscose blend. There's 4 different materials that go into this fabric. It's super soft, it's super comfortable on the skin. My favorite thing about these tees, and the reason we named them rolled muscle tees, because we actually have some paneling that goes from the trap onto the arm, and this rolled muscle sleeve, which is actually tacked down. So you can't like just pull this down, it's actually tacked down to kind of show off the arms, and these panels sort of emphasize the shoulders, the traps, and everything you want to kind of look nice and broad. The length hits perfect for me. I'll kind of see what you guys think.
First off, soft, feels good to the touch, okay? And you won't hear me say this much, but as this is an XL that I have on right now, I feel like this feels so good, I kind of want to drape a little bit more. So I would probably go like a double XL. Just for me, just kind of like more of a, like it still fit up top right here, because I feel it on the back. It feels good. I'm rubbing it, it feels good. But if I went double XL, I just feel like it would kind of give me that like bodybuilder kind of look, you know what I'm saying? Where it's still just comfortable to wear, comfortable to work out in, still looks dope. I like these cuffs around the arms. And but yeah, I don't say that often that I would actually go, I like my shirts a little tighter. Like this is a perfect fit for me, honestly. But I wouldn't mind if it was a little bigger too on me.
No, yeah, this is a really good fit. I'm wearing a large. It's nice and snug, nice and soft. Not only could you wear this in the gym, I'd wear this out to like, brunch or something. It's a very, sleek shirt. Not crazy logos or anything, so.
I personally recommend ordering true to size on the rolled muscle tee. Teron's in an XL, I'm wearing an XL as well, and George's in a large. There are 5 colors launching. We have the brown, which I think might be my favorite. We've got the navy, gray, and then we have black and white. So for branding, we do have a woven label here on the right arm. This is exactly how it used to be a few years back when we had these available. And we also have the A on the back neck. Fantastic shirt. I think this is one of my top 3 items out of all 7 you're gonna see today. Moving on to our next group of products, we have our base cutoff. This is a new fabric for Alphalete. It's by far our most mesh feeling top. And it's almost like if Racer and AirTech had a hybrid, this would be the most everyday wearable mesh top.
No, this is a really great item. It's a very relaxed fit. Nice and breathable. I would definitely go on a lot of runs in this. It's a lot looser and relaxed compared to the Racer. I just like it a lot more because it's, I feel free in this. It's not that tight.
Yeah, like you said, it feels free, not that tight. Loving the just breathability. Like you said, free. And for the Houston heat that we're gonna get this summer, this is gonna be perfect.
It feels like this one, if you're covered in sweat, not gonna stick to your skin as much as the Racer. The Racer's like a smoother, super soft, super kind of silkier feel. This is more of like a durable everyday fabric that has more room on the body and it's not just so tapered. It's a straight hem at the bottom. I'm wearing an XL, you're an XL, and then George is in large, so true to size on these for what we would consider a relaxed fit. And we have the A logo here on the center chest, which I think looks super clean. And then on the back, we have the Alphalete on the neck. The base cutoff comes in emerald green, which is what Teron's wearing. We have white, we have black, and then we have prime blue and silver. Next up, we have our base tee. This is the exact same fabric as the base cutoff. We're all wearing the exact same sizes as the cutoff, though I will say these feel more fitted than the cutoff. So it's definitely more snug around the arms and the chest. There's still room on the body, but I wouldn't say there's as much as the tank top. What do you guys think about these?
I feel jacked in this, okay? Up here, up top, solid bench day, solid power cleans. Like I feel like an athlete right now.
Like, look at that.
You see that? Jacked. And you could be jacked too. No, but seriously, this I feel like a superhero in this shirt.
One nice feature on the base tee is kind of like the rolled muscle tee. We're drawing a lot of attention to the traps and shoulders. With this line, we have a line that comes here and a line in the back, just sort of draws the attention up here and makes you look crazy.
Yeah, I really like this fit. This color is crazy. I think it's called Storm Blue. It's a very, like a compressed but not too tight kind of fit. Very sporty fit. Yeah, this might be my favorite item.
For our colorways, we have Storm Blue, which I think is also my favorite of all these items. We have Prime Blue, which is the vibrant one. We have Black, which I'm wearing. And then we have Summit Green, which is exclusive to the base tee. Very, very beautiful dark green. We've got the silver and we have white. For branding, same as the cutoff. We have the A on the front and then the word on the back neck. I feel like I should say that if you're at all in between sizes, I would size this up. We're all wearing our true size, but I think we like the tight fit. So if you're concerned about it, then definitely size up because they are tight on the arms, chest, and this whole upper area. Now we're gonna show you the two blues side by side. So we have Prime Blue here on Tehran and we have Storm Blue on George. Next up, we have our Force cutoff. This is our standard 94/6 cotton spandex blend. Super silky, super soft. It's the same fabric as our existing core cutoff. The only difference is that on this Force one, Force means a different graphic here, but we have a straight hem. So no curved, no extra long length. It's just a nice, straight, simple hem on this and a double enforced rib here on the armholes.
I really like this tank. It's perfect for arm days. I really like to wear tanks for arm days, so this is gonna be the perfect fit. This color is insane, Storm Blue. Nice and stretchy. I'm wearing a large, so I would go true to size in this.
As he said, nice and stretchy, but there is a sense of like weight to it. You know, like you feel the fabric, like it feels good for one, but also it's just a comforting feeling, like having that, like just that heavy type of feel to it. Not heavy, like heavy, but like it just feels like quality, you know? So this is super nice.
XL, XL, large, definitely recommend true to size on this. We do have 5 colors dropping. We have the white, we have the silver, we have Storm Blue. We also have the black and silver, and then black and Varsity Blue. This Varsity Blue is the exact same blue as the Flex short and the Dynamic short that matches here. Moving on to our final item before showing you the 3 accessories, we have our new Adapt cutoff. This one is a different fabric than anything you've seen before. It's extremely soft and buttery feeling.
No, I really love this fabric. It's very soft, very stretchy, really light, and you can tell it's like, you know, high quality. I would stay true to size. I'm wearing a large.
Light, stretchy, soft, all right? I can imagine myself on a nice beach with this on a hot sunny day and still feel nice and cool. And once again, I feel like this I'm not sure right now because I haven't sweated in it, but it even feels like it wouldn't be too sticky or anything if I was sweating. It just feels nice. It's a nice feeling just to be out and about with a shirt like this. You can be running errands in a shirt like this, and you can be getting a good workout in.
Yeah, and these have a silver reflective A logo here on the side chest is the only form of branding that matches the silver reflective on the Apex jogger. These tank tops do have a side slit on the side that kind of differentiates them from the base cutoff. And lastly, if we turn to the back, you can actually see we have a seam that goes down the back just to kind of elevate the product a little bit. And overall, fantastic, smooth, buttery fabric. Clean logo, silver reflective, side slit, straight hem. This launch, speaking of all the men's items, it's really a summer drop. So we have mesh t-shirts, mesh tank tops, we have soft brush tank tops, rolled muscle tees, the shorts, and those are it's everything you kind of ask for a summer drop. These Adapt cutoffs are launching in 5 different colors. We have Storm Blue, Summit Green, I'm wearing the white, and then we have silver and black available as well. Now we're gonna move on to the 3 accessories. Moving on to accessories, we have 2 socks that are coming back. We have our no-show that has the silicone grip on the heel to be sure they don't move around or slide off with the new A logo. And we also have our crew sock here with the new A logo embroidered in. Both socks come in 3-packs and both socks come in both white and black. Our final item of launch is a new accessory. It's been many years since we've done a slide and we've come up with a really fantastic pair. So first off, they come in this zip bag, and once you open them and pull them out, we have our cream and white pair, and we also have the black with white. Both of the slides come in men's sizes 5 to 12. We specifically went that low in men's sizing because the women's sizing, you essentially add 1.5. So a men's 5 is equal to a women's 6.5. A men's 6 is equal to a women's 7.5. A men's 7 equal to a women's 8.5, and so on. These have a very soft, kind of matte, rubberized feel on the top, and they're very plush on the top. So very simple, but nice clean slides with good packaging in both the cream and the black. I wear a size 11 and they fit perfectly. If you guys remember these slides that came out a few years back, this new slide coming out is the exact same mold and the exact same material on the top, and they fit identically. So it's just different branding, but these sold out, y'all loved them, and they're coming back with a new style. Thank you so much for watching this sizing video, this try-on haul. If you guys have any questions regarding the men's or any of the women's items, please comment them down below. Our team, myself, we will be answering them, and drop 3 is coming up quick.